I actually went to a drag club in New York. I was faced and it was amazing.
I've never really known what a drag show is. It's like lip singing?
Yeah, but there's like so much more to it.
Okay.
I'm not into drag stuff unless they're reading to kids.
Two goons, not one but two goons. Two goons, 7 hours in the bathroom.
Hi, I'm Jessi Rae and you're watching Two Goons.
The 57-year-old thing, is that,
I'm 56.
You're 56.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Is that true? Is that true?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Look, guys, there is plenty of proof online.
You're 56?
Yeah.
I was literally going to ask you because I was like, oh, we're not really, like, well, we're rolling, but I was like, we don't have to put it in. I was going to be like, if that's part of your shtick and you don't want to blow up your spot, we don't have to.
We can edit that out.
Yeah.
No, I'm
You're
literally 56.
You're 56.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's actually an article online. It's like one of the first things that you Google. One of the first things that pops up when you Google Jessi Rae's real age.
Yeah.
It's an article that somebody wrote, and everyone likes to quote it because it's like, I think it says I'm 25.
Yeah.
It also says that I had a really loving family. That's not true.
You're
It also says I had like a bunch of other things.
You're legit.
Yeah.
Dude, you're like that Brian Johnson guy.
Yeah. I think you look better than Brian Johnson, and you're older than Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson's pale as fuck.
Yeah, Brian
you know
Johnson
who he is?
looks like a vampire.
I don't know.
He's the guy.
Yeah, he's that guy who does like he's like, oh, he was like injecting his son's blood and stuff, and like he's a multimillionaire who's now like taken all of his efforts into longevity,
Living forever.
Okay, I'm with this. I gotta look him up. I want to live
But
forever.
there's a lot of speculation around him that he's a little bit of a shyster.
He also measures his erection with his son every morning.
Oh, that's...
Does he measure his erection with his son?
Measures.
No, it's not the length. It's like he wears a ring on his penis while he sleeps to measure his nighttime erection.
Yeah,
measures his erection
insane.
with his son every day.
But what does the erection have to do with living forever?
It's like you're supposed to like maintain a certain amount of erection while you sleep, and it's like another marker for longevity. Same as like, they say grip strength is a marker for like, there's all these things that are related. Yeah.
Not to be weird, but sometimes my erections wake me up in the middle of the night. I'm fucking.
I think that's normal.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think that's
Oh
weird.
my god, because I'm
I have to
fucking
piss sometimes
Yeah.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
piss, and sometimes I'm fucking.
I mean, pee boners are a real thing, right?
Yeah, pee
Yeah.
boners are the pee boner is one of the worst things ever.
worst thing.
Yeah, I just piss in the shower when I got a pee boner.
Isn't peeing in the shower normal?
Yeah, peeing in the shower is normal, but some people aren't like, they don't like it or whatever. But I'm just like, you when you try to piss in the toilet and you have the boner, you're like leaning over, you like do this angled thing, so
Why
you can
wouldn't
like
you
push.
just like sit down?
I can't push it
like to
too.
sit, yeah.
I can't push it too low because it hurts. And then sometimes you piss through the gap and the toilet seat, and then the piss runs down the front of the toilet. And so that's just, you're making a big mess.
By the way, the whole point of my erection thing is just so people know that I was bricked up at 3 a.m.
Why do you want people to know that?
Did you know 3 a.m.'s like
I don't know.
the witching hour?
Oh yeah,
Is it really?
Yeah.
It could be an unholy boner.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe you have a ghost sucking you off.
Whoa!
Love someone to
Ghost
suck.
job. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
So you were doing content while you're pregnant.
I was.
A little
yeah.
prego.
That people
prego
love that
puss.
shit.
People love it, but honestly, I lost like half my fan base.
No.
Really?
Oh.
It made up like money wise.
It, like, broke even.
It evened out.
Yeah.
But
Why you lose fan base?
Some people.
because people love it or they hate it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Not
into the
into it.
prego. I'm into the lactation. I like post pregnancy. I want tits,
Yeah.
but
I couldn't get my husband to try it.
what?
Yeah. Yeah. He was
Get
like, no,
the
I'm okay.
You didn't ever spray it on him when you were riding him?
Yeah, actually, I had this thing called mastitis. So it's where your ducts, they kind of get clogged.
Oh.
And so,
So they get really engorged and full, and you had to release all the time.
yeah, I was like, can you just suck it out,
Oh,
please?
I wish I knew you.
I feel like I volunteer as tribute.
Oh my god.
This is literally his dream.
Dream.
dude. You could have
amazing.
hired him. You'd have been there like early, set up.
You know, you
dude.
can buy breast milk.
No, I
It's
don't
like-
want. I love sucking
Oh,
out.
okay, so you want the
I
stretchy source.
love veiny tits. The more engorged, the better. One time we're in, this is when he met his ex-girlfriend. We're in Boston doing shows, and afterwards we're at the hotel, and there was a mother there she just had a kid, and she was super engorged and super full. She had to keep on going to the bathroom to pump, like so much milk.
At the show?
Afterwards at the hangout, and then one
Oh.
time she came back. We're hanging out afterwards, and she's like, "Oh, my pump's not working." I said, "I don't know." I was like, "Yo, do you need a hand?" Like I was just,
That's crazy.
and the way
you need a hand is not.
I was
This is
a
a
fan
complete
at the
stranger?
show. This is a fan at the show.
fan at the show,
Oh
not
my
a fan
God.
anymore.
Oh my god.
She's left after.
And I was like, dude, I thought maybe she was gonna be like, yes, and she said, I think she went, ew.
I thought maybe you weren't even like. I
Ew.
thought maybe she'd be like, I thought she thought you should be yes, a hard yes.
Damn.
Granted, I wasn't wearing my Halloween costume that I'm wearing on this podcast, but
I think maybe if you were, she
That
would've
would've
been like,
sold it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So when did you get into doing like adult content? Because you were doing a bunch of stuff on FetLife. That was kind of
Yes.
your like rise and
Yeah.
start.
big
right?
fan of FetLife.
I love FetLife. It was great. So for the people that don't know, FetLife is like a kinky Facebook.
Yeah.
Fetish life.
Yeah, exactly. So I started in 2016 posting online, and I actually started on Tumblr. So remember
Okay.
when it was like moody and the nudes were really hot and
Yeah.
artistic?
There was really good nudes on Tumblr at the time.
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
Yes, there was. That downfall was taken away.
Yeah, and it ruined. Like, I mean, you look at Reddit, how successful Reddit is keeping porn. It was such a dumb move because it was like I talked to someone who worked for Tumblr, and they said it was like 60 or 70% of their traffic was to the porn.
Oh, shit.
And so you're like, oh, we're gonna cut this off. It was like when OnlyFans tried to get rid of
Yeah.
porn. It's like, what are you doing?
You can't.
Oh, so Tumblr just wanted to get rid of it.
They got rid of porn and then they went away.
Yeah, they died.
Wow.
Well, that's how a lot of websites come up. Is
Yeah.
they hire like hot girls, or they like allow you to be hot online, and then they blow up, and then they try to take it away.
Yeah,
TikTok
right.
did the same thing.
You can't do that.
TikTok, the whole foundation, well, not the whole foundation, but a big part of the foundation
Oh, huge.
was tits.
Yeah.
And people were selling their tits and promoting their tits on there. And then once they've built their platform off your back, they're like, oh, we don't want you
Yeah.
anymore, which is fucking horse shit.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be successful, you have to continue to have hot girls and allow it.
Of
Yeah.
course. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, sex sells. It always will.
It always will.
But yeah, so Tumblr was my start. And the reason why is because me and my husband were long distance.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was always sending news.
interesting.
And I was just like, what? Pfft, these are hot. Let me post them.
Oh, face and
Yeah.
everything?
No, totally
Okay.
faceless.
So you were a long distance relationship, and he's like, "Yo, let me see the box."
Of course.
Yeah.
But did he know you were posting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally consensual on both sides. And then I don't know who, I think it was probably like somebody commented on a picture and were like, hey, you should look at FetLife. And we're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And we grew like a huge audience
Yeah.
on FetLife. And then one year, I think.
So sorry to interrupt you, but I listened to you talk about this briefly.
Yeah.
And what I didn't understand about FetLife, I thought FetLife was just like you have like little communities, but you can have friends, like it like works exactly like Facebook
Yeah.
and stuff, like messaging, community posting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good tie between Facebook and Reddit, because
Yeah.
you can have posts, and then you have like that post has its own forum.
You have galleries too for pictures.
Exactly. And you can remember when you would upload on MySpace and you'd be like, oh, this weekend on blah blah blah, and then that was an album, and then you have
Yeah.
a new one. It could be like all different kinks and fetishes.
Okay.
It's cool.
Yeah.
What are the FetLife, before we continue, what are the FetLife groups that you, because some people are in so many.
Yeah.
Like me, it's like maybe BWC.
What's big
Big White Cock.
You're like, that's me.
No, I also like with some things. There's like a category BBWs for BW, like something like those. There's some niche ones that are interesting. lactation,
Yeah.
those ones.
Yeah. those are huge.
Yeah, there's a lot of lactation ones and stuff like that.
I feel like I just fell into like a Hotwife category just because we were long distance. So I would like fuck other dudes.
Really?
Yeah. And so that was my huge audience.
Did he watch?
I would send him videos. It was like a way to include him.
God, what a lucky
was
man.
hot.
That's my thing too.
Yeah. It was hot. And then like if he would go out and he would have sex with somebody, I'd be like, I want pictures. I want to see a video. And so you'd have to have this consent talk with the person you're hooking up with and be like, hey, can I record this? Can I send this to my partner?
One time on the road, this chick messaged me and she was like, hey, can me and my boyfriend come to your place and then you both fuck me? And I had just done that recently and I was like, I'm not really, I just didn't want to do it that night. I was like, I don't want to do a double team. And so I was like, no. I made up an excuse, like sometimes people get weird. And then she was like, what about just me? And I was like, yeah, well, just you. I can do, I can do just you. And she came, and then she gets on her knees to suck my dick, and then she hands me her phone, and she goes, Kate, take a picture and then take a video, and then send it to my boyfriend. It's already open in the chat, like in the text chain. Yeah. So I just video her and take the picture and send it. And the last message he sent to her was, have a good cum, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's like when you enjoy watching your partner have fun, you get pegged as like a cuck, or I mean, in my sense, you don't even call females cucks, but like I would be a cuck in that situation.
Yeah.
And I think people just don't explore enough because it's hot.
Well, I don't consider myself as a cuck. It's just a thing. Like I feel like there's like the cucks that like are the inadequate, like the guy who's like sitting in the corner with a chastity belt around his dick, and I'm like, that's fine if that's your thing. That's not my thing. I just want to fuck my chick who's pussy's been, destroyed.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that's cockness. But
I think it's cockness.
Why were you guys long distance, by the way?
So we met because I was living in Vegas and he was visiting for a UFC fight with a bunch of his friends. And so we were on Tinder at the same time.
Oh, okay.
We matched.
Yeah.
Did you hook up right away?
No, we actually didn't talk for like 3 weeks. Like, completely ignored him. And then finally...
But he kept messaging you when he went back to where he was?
We would like have a couple sentences back and forth, and then I would just like not respond. But like 3 weeks after we matched, I was finally okay, and I was like, let's have a conversation. I'm here, I'm present. And I was like, damn, you're really funny. Like, why are you almost 3,000 miles away from me? And he's like, oh, I live in New York. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, wait. Like, I love you. You can't live that far away from me.
Oh, you were like really into it.
Yeah, we hit it off as soon
right
as
away.
We actually had a conversation. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And this was like what, 10 years ago? You said, or
10 years ago? Yeah. So we talked for about 3 weeks again, and then he bought a plane ticket, came out,
Yeah.
and then we were long distance for 4 years.
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, 4 years. It was
Well,
crazy.
Yeah, that is a long time to do long distance.
Yeah.
4
New York to Vegas.
years?
Yeah.
How would you do it? Every weekend or once a month?
We would probably do like bi-weekly or once a month.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it was like a lot of FaceTime sex, a lot of nudes, a lot of videos. And then we both had the conversation about like, well, what happens? Like, I don't want to be cheated on. Both of our last relationships ended up with us being cheated on.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I mean, people have needs.
Yeah.
I think that's normal. So I'm okay. If you're okay,
Yeah.
let's just be open if we want to fuck somebody else.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you were doing all the posting on FetLife.
Mm-hmm.
And then did you go from, you like built that big FetLife community, did you go straight into OnlyFans, or then did you start going into mainstream?
So no, it was actually really funny. We had this huge audience and a bunch of people were like, you should post this on OnlyFans. Like, make an OnlyFans, let us see more. And I was like, make you pay for it? No way.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're
I was like,
for the
it's just for
people.
fun.
Dude, yeah, the socialist mentality to the pussy.
I was like, look, I just like this. This is genuinely fun. Like, no. And I was totally against it. And then Matt, my husband, was like, I'm going to make one.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what it's about. And this was in 2019. So there was like a 3-year period of me just posting it out there for free.
Were you in the industry or nothing?
No.
So what were you doing at that time?
So in 2019, I had left my engineering job.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was just being severely underpaid. And Matt's an engineer as well. So he was getting paid a lot more than I was. And I was like, look, I hate my job. I want to leave. And he's like, cool, go for it. Like, I support you. And I was like, I want to start stripping. I've always like loved dancers. They're so fucking hot.
Yeah.
And then stripping and like having that like dominance over you, like
Yeah.
I'm seducing the fuck out of these customers. It's just so attractive. So I was like, I want to strip. And he was like, cool, go for it. So I started stripping.
So how old were you when you started stripping?
Well, that was 2019.
48?
So I think so.
Wow, that's like,
49,
yeah. No, most people don't get into stripping at 48.
No,
Yeah.
I did great.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I had smaller boobs back then, so
Oh, that's enhanced?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so after I breastfed, I actually lost my boobs. Like they shrunk down to nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just want my pre-boobs back.
Oh, yeah,
So-
you got a taste for big titty life.
Well, I had decent boobies before.
Yeah. Oh,
I
And
mean,
then they were gone.
They're
Oh.
great.
Thanks. Yeah, I like them.
Sure do I.
They were great. They're good. I had a good job done. But yeah, so started stripping, and then we had this OnlyFans happening, and he was like, "Hey, we're like making money."
yeah.
And I
Oh,
was
so
like,
you
no
were
way.
he was just uploading. You weren't
Yeah.
really paying attention.
No.
What were you doing? Stripling at Spearmint Rhino or Hustler or?
I did all of the Vegas ones. So my main one was Crazy Horse when it was
Okay.
really popular,
Yeah.
and then Spearmint Rhino. And I didn't like Sapphires, but I would work there. Didn't love them.
Who did we have on? Yes, Chelsea Gabrielle. Chelsea Gabrielle. She also stripped up a Spearmint Rhino.
Awesome.
And yeah,
Yeah.
she was covered in tattoos, black
Love it.
hair. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I was
awesome.
like
What's-
maybe cross paths.
What's the one at the end of the highway that says they make funny ads?
Oh, Deja Vu.
Where they're like,
Yeah.
we sometimes have busted girls.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah. Deja Vu's hysterical. So Deja Vu is actually an 18+ club, and it's a bring your own beer.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's also fully nude.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can't sell booze and do fully
Yes.
nude, right?
There's only one club in Las Vegas that you can, and it's Palomino.
Yeah.
But it's like on the north side. It's actually right next. It's not scary.
Okay.
It's just like it's janky.
Okay.
But Palomino's was great. I actually started at Palomino's.
Really?
And I was like, let me go to like a dirtbag club.
yeah.
I like the vibe. I was dancing to like Rancid, and it was really fun.
Nice.
But I was like, let me become a really good stripper in this atmosphere. That way I can go to these bigger clubs
Yeah.
and like be
Sure,
the best.
right. Yeah. Opposed to getting thrown to
Yeah.
the wolves and just failing and being
Exactly.
like, yeah, that's a real thing. I
The
like
big
it.
clubs are intimidating.
Oh,
like Vegas is a different world.
300, 400 chicks a night.
Easily, maybe more
It's
on
the
like a
same thing
weekend.
for we're both comics, we're stand-up comics, so you got to do like the seedy, shitty bar shows. You got to like cut your teeth a bit,
Yep.
and then you work your way up to doing the big shows. Because if you go to the big stage right away and you fuck it up, and then they're like, we don't want to have you at our club
Yeah,
anymore. Then
exactly.
yeah, so you had to like earn your stripes.
Yeah, and I did it. I did it out of my own will because I was like, let me go somewhere where maybe people won't even find me.
Yeah,
And if I'm really bad at this, nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, that's got to be a fucking terrible thing being a bad stripper.
It would be awful. I mean, it happens.
yeah.
Thankfully, it didn't happen to me, but it's awful. Like, imagine you just like going up on stage and you're butt ass naked and you're doing tricks or you're like working your heart out and
People are
you don't get
booing.
shit.
yeah,
Dude.
Yeah. There was actually a crazy story at Palomino. I wasn't there for this.
yeah.
But it's like a famous story where they used to allow butt plugs. And so it's a full nude club.
Yeah.
It's a heavy pole club. So a lot of tricks, a lot of dancing. And this girl had a butt plug in and it fell out and she shit on stage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
So they no longer allow butt plugs.
Yeah,
You
they're
know?
Shit
like,
herself.
Yeah.
new rule. They sent out a memo to all our dancers. No more butt
Just
plugs.
post it
There
up in
was
the
an
dressing
incident at Palomino's.
Dude, I went to I used to play poker full time, so I would go to Atlantic City all the time when I was in Toronto. And in Atlantic City one night I went to this strip club. Man, it was the worst dancers. They were like fat chicks, but not like fat where they got like tits and ass, just like fat, like just you know, like like that.
Oh my God.
1,000-pound sisters.
Yeah.
No, it was like that. Where it's like no curvaceousness, just like that. And then there was one chick. I swear she had like I'm not even being stupid. Like the AIDS body. Like she was probably injecting like
What's the AIDS body?
like just like so
Like shriveled?
meth body. Like,
Oh, like yeah, like emaciated.
skinny and
Yeah.
emaciated and between. It was so weird because it was like that books, you know, growing up, the body, the British things, all these like different shapes and sizes of the books or of the characters. I forget what they're called. Mr. Men.
Oh yeah. I know
Mr.
what you're
Men.
talking about. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Mr. Men? It's a British thing so we would see it in Canada. So it's like this cartoon where it's like there's a fat guy and then there's a really tall, skinny guy, and they're all like cartoonish characters. That's what it was like at this strip club. There was nobody hot. It was either just some fucking ditch pig out of the ground who just crawled up for feeding, or AIDS-ridden whore, right? Like it was.
Oh
crazy.
my God.
Yeah, it was.
That's intense.
Yeah.
I think those are some of the best strip clubs, though.
Really?
I actually still love going to strip clubs.
I like strip clubs.
I fucking love them. So me and my husband always like we're the people who are egging on the group.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go to a strip club.
Okay. Yeah.
But the ones that are like shitholes are the best.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are the
I mean,
seedy
unless you're going there and you're like, I want to get horny.
No, but
No.
I felt like it was gonna
It's entertainment.
Have you ever been to Montreal?
No.
Oh my God.
amazing.
Are you guys
Dude,
Canadian?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
I didn't know
Canadian.
that.
Yeah, we're both Canadian.
Oh.
And
We have
so,
visa for.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did you say? Ice.
Yeah.
My visa just got approved. My visa's approved.
I do that when the Uber Eats drivers are coming and they get lost and they're like, "Yo, soy da 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 da," and I just write ice in caps.
No, you
Do
don't.
you even get your food? Oh my God.
Did you? We could edit that out.
I think that's fun.
But you gotta go to the strip clubs in Canada across the board. It's pretty good. Montreal is our like gold star.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, because
Although Sundowner in Niagara Falls is
I've never been to that.
You know
yeah.
what? I had a friend work there and she said it was great.
on.
And Alaska.
Well, you can do full nude and do booze, and then in Montreal you can grab their tits too.
Fun.
Yeah, you can fondle the tits and the lap dance and everything.
If you haven't been to Palomino, they have a bedroom.
A bedroom.
So does
Full
like
nude.
Space Odyssey in Tampa does too, right? I think it the Odyssey, whatever. Like because Tampa is like notoriously known for the Mars Venus and stuff like that. Yeah, one of them. I think
would
it's
know.
Odyssey 2001. Had
You used to strip.
Oh.
I used to strip too.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm
Is
not-
that where you got
What
the
you
outfit?
DC?
Not just all personality. Yeah, Washington, D.C.
Oh,
I used to strip in a gay club.
that's awesome.
Yeah, Secrets and Ziegfelds. Half the club was a drag queens, but it was like the biggest drag queen. So there'd be 1,000 people a night watching the show on a Saturday
amazing.
night, and then the other half, it would go from like you would hear like Tina Turner stuff, and then you'd walk through the doors, and it'd be all black and red, and it'd
I love that.
yeah.
Oh my God. I actually went to a drag club in New York. I was shit-faced, so I don't remember where it was in New York. But it was a drag club and it was amazing.
Really?
Like the most fun I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never really known what a drag show is. It's like lip singing.
Yeah, it's lip sync.
Yeah, but there's like so much more to it.
Okay.
I'm not into drag stuff unless they're reading to kids.
This episode's proudly sponsored by the most dangerous and clickable site on the internet, Jerkmate.
It's free to sign up. We're giving you $10 to Jerkmate. Real models, real moans. If you go on Jerkmate, you can see beautiful women, beautiful other things, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's tons of beautiful stuff on there.
It's beauty all around for a true gooner.
And guys, remember, making an account is totally free. No monthly fees, no nothing. Just make your account, browse through the models, spend your $10, do whatever you want.
Grab a little coconut oil.
A little coconut oil.
Dim the lights.
Maybe a candle?
And a little goon for you.
It's Gooner time.
Goon on Jerkmate, baby.
Hey Gooners, you can also catch us live in these cities. New York, November 7th. Skankfest, November 14th to 16th. Winnipeg, November 20th to 22nd. Charlotte, North Carolina, November 28th to 30th. Chicago, Illinois, December 5th to 6th. Albuquerque, New Mexico, December 12th to 13th. Phoenix, Arizona, February 19th. Get all your tickets through Durena.com.
Fuck,
Look.
thank God I'm funny today. You're hot.
Dude.
There's
It's
sometimes.
like I remember how to be funny. That's
Well, sometimes sometimes we'll do a few of these in a day, and like by the end of that day, like I'm fucking delusional. Like we have that feeling like you're.
I just do nicotine and caffeine kind
Yeah.
of keep you going throughout the day. Yeah, those are the two that keep you alert. But you were talking about your upbringing and stuff. You said like your family wasn't really nice. You were really religious, and you didn't lose your virginity until you were like 21. Wow. So if you're comfortable, like talk about your upbringing a little bit and stuff, and
There's
And
not
also
really
talk
much
about
to
the
say.
night.
The night. The night was actually really fun. So the upbringing isn't anything special. It was like super religious. It
Yeah.
was super strict.
Catholic.
Mormon.
Really?
Utah?
Wow.
Not Utah.
Okay.
California.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's honestly nothing different or cool about it. It was just your normal upbringing. And then my parents separated. And honestly, nothing really traumatic about it.
But isn't that like against the Mormon Church to separate, like divorce? Isn't it, or
I
is
think
that?
so, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
So my dad isn't Mormon. My mom is.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, so the night, it was hysterical. So,
You're 21.
21. I'm at a hotel party in Vegas, and we go home with a group of people, and we continue partying at a friend's house. And so in her house, she has this bedroom that has like one twin bed facing a window, another twin bed facing a wall, and then there's like 3 other bedrooms. And her family lives in this, by the way, but we're all partying there. My best friend's ex-boyfriend was there, and it ended up being him that I slept with.
Ooh.
And then during it, it was the weirdest experience I think I've ever had sexually, because he kept rubbing like the inside of my hip, like my hip flexor,
Yeah.
being like, yeah, you like that? And I was like, no, that actually like, that's uncomfortable. Can you stop doing that?
Yeah.
And he was just like getting off on touching my hip flexor.
Yeah.
And it only lasted maybe like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was nothing. It was cool. He had a decent dick. But then as soon as it was done, I opened the door and I exit the room, and I get called a slut and a bitch by one of our gay friends. And come to find out, he was in love with his friend who I had made out with earlier at this hotel party.
Okay.
And he was like, you fucking slut. Like, you're going to have gonorrhea and syphilis or something like that. And he's like, you're a fucking bitch. And I was just like, what? I just lost my virginity and this is how I'm being greeted?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Also, it's like the guy you made out with, was that guy gay or was...
I don't actually know what ended up happening. I think he was gay.
Okay.
I don't know.
But not the guy you lost your virginity to.
Not the guy I lost my virginity to.
Did your friend care about that?
Yes.
Okay.
We stayed friends. We were best friends for a very long time after that, but that did cause a little bit of a rift.
Of a rift. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can imagine. Yeah, you fuck someone's ex-boyfriend. It's
Yeah.
not their favorite.
It's not their favorite. It was a very great way to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a virgin. I went out with a bang.
Yeah. So like people were there, and then the next year for you were
Oh my
crushing
God.
dick.
Wait, I forgot to mention the best part. Anyways, we're in this room with the twin bed. That's why I said this in the first place.
Someone else was getting fucked?
Somebody else was passed out asleep, drunk,
Oh.
on the next bed.
Nice.
And then I was getting fucked.
Yeah.
So,
See, sometimes you just got to get it done.
Yeah.
That's like I remember all the times in like when I was like first fucking when I was in high school. Like, and you have like your
High school. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking high school. I waited till first year of college.
Really?
Yeah.
I lost my virginity at 15, I think.
Gee.
And
Damn.
then that was my high school girlfriend, and then I dated a couple other girls, and we had sex and stuff. And you just had to be creative. Like my parents didn't want me fucking in the house.
Yeah.
They didn't want me fucking at all. So you're like you would find they would drive down some dirt road and fuck in the car. I remember one time I used to do this thing where I would steal my dad's truck. And so what I would do is we lived in just like suburbia, and my dad had an F-150. And I would put it in neutral and roll it out of the driveway and then start it in the street so that it was like further away from the house so they didn't hear the cars.
Hear the cars?
Yeah. And then I would just take off in the truck and I would like pick up my friends or just hang out. And I didn't even have my license at the time. I just was fucking ripping around in the car. And then one time there's this girl who I was banging. I picked her up and I fucked her in my dad's truck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember banging her in my dad's truck and then dropping her off. And that was fucking great.
Where's the craziest place that you've had sex?
Craziest place? I fucked on a golf course once. It's like, in the middle of the night. There was this chick. It was in Mexico. We were going back to where she was staying, and we were just kind of making out, touching, and all this stuff. And then we just like laid down. She was staying in like a villa that was like on a golf course, and so we just like laid down on the golf course and like fucked. I also fucked in the beach in Mexico, and we like put down a towel, and then the fucking federales came on the street and like shined a flashlight on me, and we're like, whoa, 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 and you just take off. Yeah, as long as you have a little bit of money, you can get out of most shit like that.
Yeah.
I had the worst one where I really thought I was gonna get fucked. I was in there's this club called the Blue Parrot on the beach in Playa del Carmen, and I'm in the bathroom of the Blue Parrot. I think it was that, or it was one of those ones. And I'm like, this was a big Coke night. Well, a bunch of us, like 8 of us, pitched in to get this big bag of Coke, and we're like ripping bumps of Coke. And then we go to this place. I take the bag. I'm in the bathroom, and I have like a fat line chalked up on the back of the toilet, and I like snort half of it, and it's so big I have to stop. And then I hear like and the security guard is standing on the toilet looking over the urinal, like the Coke, like he sees like there's Coke on there. I have the fucking rolled bill in my hand, and I look at him and I hand him 500 pesos, and he goes away. And then I just finish the Coke. I remember thinking, I was like, that was boss as fuck. I was just like, let's settle this like men.
That's quick thinking.
You know what? It's so important, like, because a lot of times people are like, oh, you're just interviewing porn stars and stuff like that, but a story like that can save someone's life.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah, dude. If you ever
Just
get
have money
caught
with
with
you.
Coke in a foreign country, a little bit of cash can go a long way.
It's a very important information education podcast.
Yes, yeah.
Is that what you're doing? You're only interviewing porn stars?
Porn stars, OnlyFans girls. We get some comics and stuff
Yeah.
on too.
Cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're interested. So, like, kind of like the whole idea is, I've always wanted to do this. I've always I love porn. I just like.
You look like a guy who would love porn.
I love it. I love to beat my meat. So this has always been like not a dream. Like I was in the.
So do you pay for porn?
What's that? Of course.
You do.
Of course, I've had over 150 OnlyFans subscriptions.
Damn.
And then when I go on FetLife, I pay for the subscription to have the thing. I support.
He's not a fake gooner.
I'm not a
love
fake.
that.
I
Look at
pay
you.
for sex workers. I don't anymore because I have a buddy who's physically retarded, and he told me he does too. So I'm like, I can't be in the same pool.
Paying for sex is good.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to. I think it's good, but then I realize that I'm also sharing people that drool. Like I'm sharing. So I had to once you realize, because it's not like, it's one thing. It's like, okay, let's say we were to hook up, right? And I see that you've hooked up with hot guys. That's hot. But if we were to hook up and then I see you hooked up with like some frumpy guy who drools, and I'm like, oh man.
I feel like you're just paying for a service though. Like at least you know you're gonna get something good.
Yeah, but now I can also get, it's widely accessible for me. Right?
Yeah.
True.
Well, not widely, but it's accessible.
One thing I find hard, or not hard, but like one thing that changes for me is after we meet porn stars and interview them, there's no chance of me watching their porn anymore.
Really?
Like, yeah, it ruins the fantasy. Like
Really? I actually go right to it and beat my dick. When I saw Sinatra, we did the Sinatra Monroe, I literally in that fucking Miami condo jerked off many times.
I love that.
Well, and for me, it's like usually it's like I'm not so much into like the individual porn stars themselves, but it's like the scenario, the motive. The motive is important to me.
Like what's a motive? What's a good motive?
Like if if it's like a stepmom, stepson thing going on, that's great. And then, but then there was one where we interview a porn star, and then she was in a stepmom stepson porn, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, ooh, stepson." I was like, "Nah, you said you didn't want kids." And it took me out of it, dude.
Well, you know, it's so funny because like I love it even more because now, like, because I follow you and I'm like, I might be in your DMs later, but like respectfully, right?
course.
But no, and the truth, back to the question, why we interview porn stars. So comedians have really interesting stories, but all the comedians have been interviewed a million times over again.
Yeah.
These are to me some of the most interesting stories. And it's like, like how many people can you get on a podcast that are going to talk about their like stripping and like starting the seedy and then also having a long distance relationship, how they do on FetLife, the OnlyFans, which like literally there's a handful of people that are willing to do it. So I find it like, to me, as someone like who's always trying to create great, cool, fun content on the internet, this is like this is just a cool realm to do it.
That's really cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
Yeah.
So that's actually really funny. You know how the trend right now is to start a video on social media being like, so I'm a mattress actress, I'm a bop.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this trend because I'm like, what is so appealing about our lives? Like, we're just fucking normal people.
Yeah.
What, like you have a different hobby than me? Like, what's so different? But when you put it into that perspective and you're like, oh, there's so many different lives.
Yeah. No, it's
talked about,
but it's also not just so many different lives. It's just like very few like because even a lot of the times when people do the interview the porn stars, I don't think it comes, not all, but you know, I think it comes like from obviously the sex, but I feel we're just like genuinely curious about the life, like the stories, and Che finds like crazy stories about your life or who's ever life, and yeah, it's wild. I don't know, it's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Us, yeah.
100%.
The videos are like videos that we're posting are like crushing right now, so
I love that.
Yeah, I guess people are interested. So
yeah, it's so interesting how like vlogging, even like a normal person who's not even in porn, them just vlogging their lives, people love watching that shit.
Yeah, there was that guy in New York who blew up really big, and he was like trying to be an actor, and he would just be like, I'm doing this today, and he was like, people loved him. I can't remember what
Casey
his name.
Neistat, right?
Is that
Casey Neistat?
Yeah, Casey Neistat.
So
no way,
he's
that's
a
what he started doing?
Yeah,
he's
just
fucking huge.
Oh yeah, he just was like the original vlog guy.
Really?
Yeah, not original, but he was one of the big vlog guys, and I think he was like when YouTube changed their algorithm to like daily posts, he was just vlogging every day, and then he like goosh.
So this was, and he's an actor now.
I don't think he's an actor. I think he's like a CEO, business guy, entrepreneur kind of guy.
Well, so if someone's good at what, so I watched a lot of Bourdain stuff. I've watched most of the episodes years ago, or like not years, 5 years ago, and then I started rewatching his old stuff, his original, the Chef's Tour, or I forget what it was called. The first one after he wrote the book, it was like so good. And then I was like, okay, a couple months ago, I'm like, I gotta get an HBO Max subscription so I can watch all of the old. Some are on YouTube, but the parts unknown. And then you watch it, and you're like, oh, this is like a guy who goes all over the world, who has interesting takes, and like this is and the food's involved. So I personally like that stuff.
I think that series is what actually like bumped Bourdain up.
Yeah. Like his book like shot him
Yeah.
up,
His
and then
books-
like Parts Unknown and those series, like they're so good.
The Parts Unknown was
Yeah.
so big and it was so good. It was like also he's like he was just such a sharp guy.
Yeah,
Like,
you listen to the way he talks. Like he had a very specific way of describing things. It was very poetic. But
Yes,
also
very poetic.
raw.
Yeah.
Like and he also was a very personable person. Like he
Yeah.
would be like, oh, he wasn't like a guy who's like, oh, we're only eating the finest things and the nicest stuff. He would be like, I need to go to this like little gas station burger place and get burgers and fries, and this meal is fucking awesome. But he did that thing, it's this like French thing, it's really frowned upon, where they like take like, it's like a canary or something, and they like drown it in cognac. It's like boiling cognac, and that's how they like cook it and kill it. It's like really, it's like same as like foie gras or something.
Yeah.
Like it's bad. And when you eat it, you put a sheet over your head because it's like you're supposed to hide yourself from God. That's what it's.
Oh, shit.
That's what it
Okay.
symbolizes. And they like banned it in France, and there's like one guy who still does it. And so when he went there, they were like, "Are you gonna do it?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it."
yeah, he
He's
did.
like,
He did it all. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just watching the Spain episode, and they're like, he literally, it's so uncomfortable to watch, but he's literally like a matador's killing a bull, knifing it to death, and then they eat the beef stew or whatever afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like when you really watch it, and you're older in life, and you kind of understand like
he does the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah,
the
he does.
all
He
of
really
it.
does
Yeah.
the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's cool.
And I wanted to touch on, after you lost your virginity, you said you banged 100 people in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a tear, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just like losing my virginity, I never tied sex to love.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's pleasurable. Like,
Yeah.
So after you get a taste, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, I want dick.
Yeah.
Like hooking up with chicks, hooking up with dudes. It was just really fun.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
how were you finding people? Because this is pre-Tinder and all
This
that kind of
is
stuff.
just my days in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like early days.
Vegas is. I lived there for 8 months. It's amazing.
I loved Vegas.
Vegas
I'm
is
done with it now. But
Really?
Yeah.
Do you ever have the nostalgia to? Really? You
No,
just
I
had
go
enough?
back there for work sometimes and I fucking hate it.
Really?
Yeah. So the strip is fun, but I feel like only if you're going there to do strip activities.
Yeah.
But if you're out in like the actual city, I'm
I just
for it.
love the
Yeah.
life of it. Like the energy of Vegas is
It's good. It's a good
incredible.
place. I would prefer Vegas over like Miami or something. like
Sure.
that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a Florida person. Like I tried the strip in Miami and it's just not for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little crazy.
It's freaking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you're living now, like when you start to get to the stage where like I want to live, I want to have my
Yeah.
routine, I want to be able to go, because you're like a big fitness person, you do jujitsu and you do these things. You're like, I need my gym of where to go to.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's your belt? What are you at?
So I'm still a purple belt. I should definitely.
Still,
I should be a black belt by now.
but purple belt's crazy.
That's
Purple
one
belt's
under.
good.
That's one under.
No. So there's purple, brown, black.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh well, white, blue.
White, blue. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still a purple belt, and it's fucked up because I was pregnant
Yeah,
and then I was recovering, and then like 2 years later I got my boob job,
yeah,
and then how long has it been? 2 years. I got my ears pierced almost a year ago now.
yeah.
And I did all of them at once. So my
Oh.
ear just fucking hates me. And
Yeah.
I can't remove them. So I haven't been training.
Oh yeah, you can't.
So there's
roll
just
it or
like so
anything.
many breaks.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
causes me to not be able to.
That's
go
still
up.
crazy. There's like UFC fighters that are only purple belts. And
Yeah,
stuff.
UFC fighters actually fucking suck at jiu-jitsu.
Whoa.
I don't know. Hot take, but
Hot
MMA ground game sucks.
Okay. What about those like Kazakhstani or not Kazakhstani?
Well, that's more wrestling. They're
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, the
They're
Sambo guys.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But God, like you could be watching a fight and you're just like, there's so many submissions right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what do you think? That was like why? What's his name? Charles Oliveira. He like led the league in.
Yeah.
Not the league. I guess it's the league in submissions.
His weight class.
Yeah.
He's Brazilian though.
Yeah, he's Brazilian, and he's he's a beast. He's a dude who like kind of came on late. He was kind of like a journeyman dude who like turned a corner and
Yep.
became awesome. What do you think of Craig Jones?
I love Craig
Me
Jones.
too, yeah.
I fucking love him.
Yeah,
Not only his personality, but like his fighting style, everything. He's also so smart.
yeah.
Like
So is that what you and the hubby geek out over?
Yeah. Like we really, so even us and our kids, like we really love fight nights.
Mhm.
We love watching
Really?
jiu-jitsu. We love watching UFC fights, and like we still all train. So
Yeah.
Oh wow,
it's just
that's
really fun.
great.
Yeah.
Who's your top? Who's your favorite? Like, who's your favorite current, and then who's like kind of on your Mount Rushmore of fighters?
UFC fighters?
Yeah,
Or jiu-jitsu?
I mean, give both. Give UFC, and then we'll hear your jiu-jitsu guys.
That's hard. Okay, so something crazy was when I first started watching UFC, I was a huge Frank Mir fan.
Yeah,
And I wasn't training yet. And then I started training in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And I trained at Drysdale's, which is like a really big gym. And Frank Mir was there.
Oh really?
And I've been training with Frank Mir for like so long now.
that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Frank Mir's a legend.
Yeah, Frank
dude.
Mir was awesome. He's a really good teacher.
Yeah,
And then his kids now
yeah.
are fucking amazing. He has a daughter, I think I met when she was 14 at the time,
Yeah.
and she's fucking killing it.
Yeah.
And now she's on track to become a UFC fighter.
Wow. Maybe we get the crossover because Brock Lesnar also has a daughter who's quite athletic. So
Yeah.
we get the
Oh, maybe.
they meet up.
And
yeah.
then
right.
Kayla Harrison.
Kayla.
She's awesome.
Oh yeah, Kayla Harrison's a beast.
Yeah,
man.
she's fucking awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's a judo black belt. And then
and didn't she win a few Olympic medals
yes,
too?
yeah, she did. I think for judo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Judo's flips.
Yeah.
Flips and submissions.
Yeah. Okay.
And now she's in the UFC and she's just killing it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. She came over from what, PFL or Strike Force or something?
I think I'm not sure which one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's great.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to jiu-jitsu, I don't know. I mean, Gordon, Craig, like all of them are really cool. I like Mikey Musumeci.
Yeah. Him, Craig and Mike are beefing a little bit right
Yeah,
now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Mikey is he's an interesting human, and I
Yeah.
think that's like awesome.
Yeah.
I think his fight style is just so intriguing. And I think jiu-jitsu in itself is like really cool. So do you guys play chess?
No.
I understand it very
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
So there's an infinite amount of moves that you can have, and you
Yeah.
can always get better at
Yeah.
chess. And that's jiu-jitsu. You can always get better.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that there's something that you don't know, or there's somebody else's fight style that you don't know, and you learn it, and then you become better and you evolve. And I think that's why the sport is so awesome. And I think that's finally why the UFC started combat jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
or like having the jiu-jitsu league, is because they see the potential and the growth of how good everyone can become.
Well, you can sell some fights really good. I've never really got into watching pro jiu-jitsu, but the one match I did watch was Eddie Bravo. You know Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So Eddie Bravo, and it was one of the Gracies. So the story of it is Eddie beat one of the Gracies in like the 90s or something at a jiu-jitsu tournament in Brazil, and they were so furious. They were throwing shit.
Yeah,
at
I've heard
the
this,
ring,
yeah.
and they were like, "Do you know Eric Spicely by any chance?"
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, so I was just doing a bunch of shows with him. He's doing comedy in Montreal.
I heard that.
So,
yeah. He's from Rhode Island, right?
Yeah. He's a New York guy.
Yeah.
And so he was telling me that if you beat a Brazilian in Brazil, they fucking hate your guts because they see it as like there's a few ways to get out of poverty in Brazil. And like there's like you're in a gang, or you're doing jujitsu, or you're fighting, and like so when they're coming up, if you beat them, it's like you're taking their opportunity to get out of the poverty, and they fucking hate your guts.
Yep.
So when he beat the Gracie, they were so fucking pissed.
Really?
And then that was like in the 90s. They both go on their own trajectories and stuff. And then they set up this rematch that had all this press about it. And it was a submission only 20-minute no break match.
Which are fucking insane.
Insane.
Yeah.
No one got submitted, but Eddie Bravo did very much dominate him the
Really?
entire time. And it was like, I watched it being like, because Eddie will have him in something and it looks like the Gracie guy's going to try and get out. And there was times where he had like literally both his legs spread open in a split and was like stretching them open. But he's like, you can't submit a Gracie like that. They're not like, he had him in submissions where if you were to tap to that, it would be like the greatest disgrace.
Where
You're like, I would rather rip my fucking ball sack open.
I'd rather you make me disabled.
I love listening to Eddie Bravo on Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
crazy.
Isn't it so much fun?
Big conspiracy.
The Tripoli, I was telling Che, the Tripoli, did you ever listen to Sam Tripoli?
I don't know.
He's a comedian who does stuff with Eddie Bravo, so they tour together. And Sam Tripoli is fucking crazy. So it's why the same kind of guys.
Okay,
So
I
it's
love that.
so much fun listening to those guys talk. Because like even if you're not into it, it's still entertaining. Like it's still entertainment.
Yeah.
To hear guys talk about conspiracies and stuff like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that shit.
And every now and again, they're like, "See, I told you.
Yeah.
They're going to an island. They're
I'm
going."
a fan of conspiracy theories.
Really?
You know, like, at
Did
some
you like
point, they're not
Alex
theories.
Jones back in the day?
Yeah.
Really?
really?
I think his takes were so hot that they were so entertaining.
Yeah.
So entertaining.
Like you can't hate the entertainment.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
crazy and outrageous as it was, you're like,
It is entertainment. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
they bring up some of the stuff. So I guess he started on the radio or stuff, and they'll bring up some of the stuff from like him in the 90s, and it's like he was right about certain things.
Yeah. Do you like, he called 9/11, didn't he?
Yeah.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think he said, yeah, they're gonna fly planes into this building. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna attack New York. Yeah, it was like,
Gay frogs too. He was
Gay-
right
he was
about
right
the
on
gay,
gay
yeah.
frogs.
He was the
Oh
one
my
about gay
God.
frogs, and then RFK for this last presidential election. I think RFK was going around talking about the gay frogs.
He was
He's like,
talking-
I told you their frogs were
So
gay.
fucking
that
crazy.
clip is so good of him watching the RFK thing, of RFK talking about how there's some chemical that gets in the water and it like feminizes the frogs, and like Alex Jones being
was like,
vindicated. He's like,
"Oh."
I fucking told you the frogs are gay.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And he's on a fitness kick too.
Isn't everyone?
I think he's on Ozempic. That's what I think.
really?
I think he's on the Ozy, dude. Yeah.
Does he even look like himself?
He looks a little different. He's like skinnier now. He has like a beard and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, I mean, there's just so much information out there for fitness and like health and stuff like that. I mean, you know, even like
I think my new like interest is calisthenics.
calisthenics. Yeah,
Yeah.
calisthenics are great.
I want to get into that.
Yeah, it's
think
tough.
Calisthenics and Pilates kind of go
Pilates
together.
is fucking
Pilates
hard.
is tough.
So
Yeah.
hard. I can't
Yeah.
get my husband to go with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's hard. He's gone to a couple classes and he's like, it's hard. I'm not going back.
Yeah,
I'm the
I-
only dude there.
Yeah, I like strength training. I like powerlifting.
I
and
like
stuff.
that
Yeah,
too, yeah.
that's
I like
where-
that too.
Yeah, the calisthenics. I fucking hate cardio. I will do like low level cardio. Like I'll go for a jog, and like if I can maintain like a good 30 minutes or something like that, that's good for me. But I fucking like doing push-ups and then squats and all the body weight stuff. I fucking hate.
Really,
it.
I did a pool because I had surgery 6 weeks ago on the hernia. So I've been starting to get back weights and stuff. But today I did the pool workout after I
Nice.
did, and I'm like, I love that stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circling back to Eric Spicely, I went on a date with him.
No way.
Yeah,
you went on a
that's
date
how
with
I- yeah.
Spicely?
Yeah,
Dude,
that's so funny.
small world. We should take a picture and send it to him.
That's.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'd remember me.
Was this
funny.
while you were in? Yeah, because we've never really covered the whole like swinging thing. So you guys, was that while you were in a relationship? You went on a date?
No,
It was
no. I think it was before I met my husband. I'll have to see like what the years were where he lived in Vegas.
Yeah.
But I remember going on a date with him maybe 2
Oh, really?
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you now that you're part of a relationship that you're open still? I take it
Kind of, yeah.
you're not anymore.
So we don't. So it's weird because yes, technically we are open. Work wise, we're completely open,
Yeah.
and then in our personal lives, we're monogamous unless we're going to like a play party.
Oh,
Or-
okay. Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if something just happens organically, then like we're down for it.
Yeah.
But we're usually only playing together.
yeah.
Yeah, playing's
Aside
a
from,
very interesting term.
I think it's fun.
You
to
really
play.
like that's what like a lot of gay guys will say. They're like, "Would you like to play?"
That's scary.
Yes, they'll be like, "Hey, you want to play?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, really.
Just imagine that coming up and whispering in your ear.
Yeah, seriously.
That
You
happened
wanna
to me at a
play?
photo shoot.
Oh, what happened?
When I was, it was the day before or after I turned 18, but I was doing,
They were waiting.
Like they
Yeah.
can smell it on him.
yeah, no, exactly.
Fresh.
Someone asked you to play.
I was doing a photo shoot, and the shoot was like a test shoot for like modeling. So this was like
You could just say the photo shoot.
Yeah,
Just say,
yeah,
just
yeah,
get
so-
to the, cut the fat.
some people are curious. But no, I so we did like a shower shoot, and then like some like it was like all like athletic stuff, and
Yeah.
then like the shower shoot kind of for like underwear stuff.
Yeah.
This is all to like send to companies so that like as samples essentially.
Okay,
And then
what
after
happened?
the shower shoot, I'm like I'm changing. And then he comes up to me.
Photographer?
Photographer comes up to me. I'm just in his apartment, and he goes, "So now, do you want to play?" And I didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah," and then
You're
I
like,
just
yeah, what
laughed.
toys do you have?
Yeah, do you want to play?
He
I was like,
asked
yeah.
you to play.
I was like, "Yeah," and then
what
I just laughed.
fucking
I didn't
scumbag.
even know what that meant. I thought we were just done with the shoot.
And
Oh,
so-
you meant like, you thought he meant like, do you want to go play? Oh, go play. Like, go have fun.
Yeah,
Hey, I got some Legos in my car.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, he's weird. I don't know what this means."
When you said yes and left, he was so sad.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He was so like, oh.
Okay, and something, I don't know if you've accomplished this goal yet, but you had something that was on your bucket list, which was to do, you've done double vag, and you wanted to bump it up to the triple vag.
I would love that.
Really?
Yeah, I would love it. There was actually this.
So you're a size queen.
Yeah,
Nice.
for sure.
Yeah.
Like absolutely.
Amazing.
Love it. There was a scene I saw that Durena Angel did, and she was triple vaginal penetrated,
Really?
and I was like, wow,
How do
I
they
need that.
how do they get the third guy in? Because I understand one top, one bottom. Like he
Yeah,
comes in the
you got to
side.
come into like the middle. So the top guy's got to be like, he's got to be like squatting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Oh right.
the
Yeah.
guy on the bottom, and then the third guy is kind of like hips in, like
Like, holy shit, that's crazy.
yeah,
But you've done DP?
Yeah.
Feels good?
feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like DVP more,
What's DVP?
double vaginal.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah.
So DP is one in your ass,
Right.
one in your pussy.
DVP
Double vaginal.
feels good.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
Why? Just because it's so thick?
Yeah,
So you like thick.
thick.
Does a guy have a good chance if he's real?
That is really what.
The drool is crazy, dude.
Eric, bring me my phone. Does a guy have a good chance if he's got a thick dick? Does it help? No, I'm just kidding. I did show Melissa Stratton my dick, and she was like, "Wow."
She
Nice.
gasped.
She
yeah,
goes,
she
"Wow."
gasped.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But does it help? Like if there was,
I feel like fucking on the first date has to happen, and I want to see a picture of your dick before I go on a date with you.
Whoa, okay, wow. That's
really?
Yeah, I don't want to be disappointed or waste my time.
yeah.
So
Like-
I won't say which city you're in to protect you, but we are in a city in a few months where.
I don't care. Everyone knows I live in San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are in San Diego in October.
Yeah.
How does a guy accidentally send you a picture of his dick?
Oops.
You guys should come to the show, though. In
I'm
all
down.
seriousness.
Where's
Yeah,
that?
we're gonna be at the Comedy Store La Jolla.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah, I saw. Do you know that new thing happening? Updating.
Oh yeah, updating. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Updating
to a
rules.
show at that
It's
one.
a dating show that they
Oh,
tour,
cool.
and it's really good. Yeah, I know the updating.
It's
guys.
funny, yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I feel like kind of that's the play for comedy is like you have traditional stand-up comedy, but the theme shows are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
They're
think it
fun
just
for a
grows
nut.
a lot on social media.
Yeah,
and it's easy to clip. Like the problem with stand-up's got a lot of scrutiny right now from definitely from the old heads of like posting all these crowd work clips. But the thing about stand-up is like you can't keep posting material, and
It's a-
with
Yeah.
the way the algorithm is now, you gotta feed it. You gotta feed the beast,
Yep.
dude. But when you have a show like Updating, you're not burning anything by just posting.
I think the thing that updating's lacking though is they don't have a ton of like funny shit.
Oh,
It's
really?
like
I haven't seen
really
it.
real.
Okay. Yeah.
Really real, really raw. And like they have I think they had a couple people from like Love Island or something.
Okay. Yeah.
And you would think it'd be like really good clips.
Yeah.
But it's just like
to be honest with you, I think anyone who probably goes on Love Island stinks.
yeah, I
I'm
agree.
serious. Like it's like they probably their personality.
I applied to go on updating.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And they said no.
I didn't get anything back.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it would have been fucking hysterical.
I can poke the dudes. They I know them personally.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
It would have been,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it would
Oh,
have
that's
been fun.
cool.
Yeah,
I think that's the problem with the reality TV is that a lot of those people are like you'll have the occasional like blue chip like Theo Von that comes out of it
Yeah.
who's so funny. But most of the people are like I think the problem with people that do Love Island is I assume a lot of them take themselves serious.
I think so too. I met
Like they think it's important that your husband. So you guys do stuff together on OF.
Yeah.
Do you guys have solo pages too, or is everything?
So he has his own page, but it's mostly just our couple stuff
Okay.
or like my solo stuff, or like us playing together with other people. And then on my page, it's more me by myself, and then all the other stuff that's also on his page.
And you do stuff with women too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not often because I don't have a huge girl fan base.
Yeah.
Like it's bottom of the list for.
What about your husband? You think his stuff is guy? Do you think some guys like? Or...
I think he has such a lovable personality. So whenever we've gone on live shows or we've done like Chatterbait and stuff like that, people love him.
Okay.
And like he's a pretty good looking guy. I'm not saying that just because he's my husband, but like he has a great face. He's hot. And guys just love him.
Yeah.
And like he's comfortable enough with his sexuality to be like, I don't give a shit if guys like me.
Yeah.
It's like what you're making the dollars.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
You can't control who your fan is. That's that's never within your control.
You're just gonna cater to whatever.
Yeah. We just had someone on who actually said is kind of your ideal size. The Girth Master.
Oh, you had him on?
Yeah, Girth Master
Nice.
came on, and he was telling us about how he just gets like a swath of dudes' buttholes sent to him all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because dudes just send them asshole pics, being like, "I'll convert. Like maybe this asshole will convert you."
Yeah,
Have
I
you
like
shot
that.
with him?
I have, yeah.
Was it amazing?
It was great.
Really?
It was hysterical because we were doing doggy and I started queefing so much. So fucking
Right, 'cause
much.
he probably causes so much air.
So much hair.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, don't put this in the video. And he was like, oh, it's staying.
Yeah.
He like keeps going.
That the
But-
queefs people like the queefs.
Dude,
Yeah.
the queef is the funniest thing because as you pull out, because who doesn't laugh?
Yeah.
And then like one time I was pulling out and my ex was, and I was dying so hard. She was like, "Stomp it," and it still kept on going.
Yeah.
Also, from my perspective as the viewer, I would want the queefs.
Really?
Because it's like when you're getting the studio porn, like the Brazzers stuff, it's the storylines. You're getting the lighting, the Brazzers face, all that kind of stuff. When you're getting the OnlyFans content, part of I think the interest for people is the intimacy.
Yes.
And so the queefing is like, it's raw, it's
Yeah.
there, it's happening.
It's real.
It's real,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, we're not cutting it.
I remember the first time I was on set for Vixen, I was queefing and I was like, I swear I'm not farting. Like, it's just my pussy.
Everyone.
And they're like, don't worry about it. We cut it out. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they cut out the queefs. See, some people want the queefs.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the queefs are huge in my video with Girthmaster. Right?
Yeah.
My video with him is actually my top 5 most sold video.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think it was because of the queefs?
I don't know because I didn't advertise it.
Right.
I think that was just a plus for people.
Hot chick queefs.
Hot chick queefs. I'm gonna rename it.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to ask about this is totally just like a business thing, but when you do a collab with Growthmaster, you both have your separate pages. When you post the video, is it like linked and then the sales go to both of you, or do you post individually on your both
Yeah,
your
so we
page?
both post it individually on our own pages, and then what you do agree on is a price.
Yeah.
And then whoever sells whatever they sell, you get to keep that money.
Okay. Oh, so there's no like if he's selling more, you're selling more. It's like no one's business.
Well, like, and I don't know if you remember, it was a while ago. Alexis was talking about that too. Sometimes she'll like, Alexis Fox was like, sometimes I'll just get a male talent, and I'm like, hey, just you can post it, but I'll pay you your rate.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, that happens often. I feel like if there's a huge discrepancy in fan base, then like, yeah, the girl is going to make way more.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, I've heard of that, like you just paying a day rate for a person.
Yeah, that makes kind of sense, especially like when someone's like, I assume like, I mean, the people we all talk to are like doing well. So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe the last thing we'll go into. You said you're. Maybe I wrote this wrong. Are you chill with a micro dick?
I don't mind micro dick.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna get off to it, but I think it's cute.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's cute.
I think it's cute. Actually, I had a micro
Yeah, honestly,
penis.
the worst thing a guy wants to hear. Your dick is so cute.
tap it. Hey, buddy.
It's like a labubu.
It's like I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
I had a heavy start in sex work by being a dominatrix.
Mm-hmm.
And especially in the strip club, like I had a lot of clients who would come in and they would just want me to be dominant.
Yeah.
So when I went online, that was one of the first things that I was like, let me film this, let me film that. And small penis humiliation was huge for me.
Yeah.
And like back in the day, I had a small penis. Like it was a micro dick.
You were dating someone.
I didn't date them. I was just fucking them. Like
Really?
pull their pants down, find out they had a micro penis. And I shit you not, it was about my thumb size.
Whoa.
So what was the process when you multiple times or just once?
Just the once.
And so what was the did he give you a heads up or anything?
No. Which I mean, if
What are
you're
you
saying
gonna
that
do?
to somebody, you're probably not going to get a date.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So I understand. I find them cute.
Yeah.
Like I will absolutely help you in this situation. We're here. Your pants are off. I see you have a small dick. It's not even going to fit between my ass cheeks, right? So I'm like,
Jesus
let
Christ.
me jerk you off. Let me get you off. Let me give you a good time.
Yeah.
That's nice.
But like, it's not going to do anything.
And always, as whenever micro penis stuff comes up, we always want to shout out the short kings. Like
Yeah.
no, because we,
Shout out the short king.
yeah, it's not. I don't like.
Well, there's nothing you can do about
There's
it.
nothing
Yeah, there's
you
nothing
can
you
do
can do.
about it,
Yeah.
and also too, like, I think that shouldn't be shamed. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
that's the
no.
one. It's like balding and stuff like.
I mean,
that,
there's a plenty of asexual women out there who might enjoy having somebody with a smaller dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's kind of you can be great at eating pussy. You know what I mean? Like,
Be really good with your fingers.
yeah, great with
Like,
your fingers. I
You
think.
could wear a strap on.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like wrong with that. I mean, there's other ways.
There's other ways.
Yeah.
There's other ways. I mean, my husband is great with his fingers.
Yeah.
Really?
Plenty of times we've had threesomes outside of work and with work where a girl's like, oh, I've never squirted. And I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
Really?
do you want to squirt?
Yeah, and he comes in and he's like, I'll
And
get
he's
this
like,
drunk.
here we go.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's
dude.
good.
First squirts.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot on his belt.
Right on. All right. Well, Jessi, that's been awesome. Thank you so much for coming
That's
through.
great.
Yeah,
Of course. Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Into this camera, can you just let people know where to find you?
Yeah, so I have a website that you could easily find all of my social media and other sites. It is morejessi.com. That's spelled MOOREJESSI.com. Thanks.
Right on. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah.